for mid one, but it's not going to be a victory in terms of this fight for OG. They lose the LC, they lose the Wind Ranger, and now Thompson's going to be left alone. They've still... And all that is a 1 for 4. Only the clockwork falls.
21-4.
In a brief moment of 420.
Very brief.
Radiant's middle tower
Just a
has
puck.
fallen.
The game is quite dank indeed, I would say.
8K at 13 minutes.
A little moldy. Like a basement.
It's getting musty. Ursa looking for
She's
drums.
a musty one. Oh, he went back for the drums, did he? He had his BKB queued up, and he's like, all right, that's not going to happen.
I mean, I'm okay with the drums. In this kind of a situation, you can buy anything that'll help keep you alive just a little bit longer. You know this game is on the brink. You can't hold out for the big items. Miracle now pressing forward. Meanwhile, up top, they do find the Bat Rider. It's going to be another duel. A nice win for OG. Actually, a little close. And back towards the mid. Miracle still kind of toying with Sumail.
Yeah, he's going for that halberd build. Legion and Ursa. Seems like a good game for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Thompson now down here, Invis. Trying to set something up, but no allies here, and that tower is getting mighty low. Mind control, he basically just waits until enemies come near him, kills them, and other than that, he's walking at tier 1 towers, and it's been pretty successful so far this game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Crow's TPing out. Now, anyone gonna TP bottom? They gonna try this?
Radiant's bottom tower.
They're focused up top.
Meanwhile, mid one's also dying.
Mid one dies. Sumail likely to go down in the top lane. Does get relocated out. No Tail will save him. Pulls him into the trees not far away. Breaks the tether nail. Now, No Tail going to be going back momentarily.
Now, imagine if he had escaped there.
Well, it's a good try. He saves the Ursa from certain death. And like you said, LC died at the same time. So, still a win for Nigma. Thompson's still working on his first item. Looking at the Maelstrom. As good a choice as any.
Gonna be pushing out some waves, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Likely to need it. Man, what a devastating match. Now, is Weehawk just going straight to KB here? Looks like he's content with his current items. Yep.
It's just kind of wild how quickly this fell apart. I mean, it was really from the first minute.
Well, they just lost every trait, every engagement.
Yeah.
Like, completely.
Got all 3 cores, the Dire at the top of the charts. Ursa starting to catch up to where the Bat Rider is.
That bottom lane was pretty painful. Like, the Ursa and the Io just, they did not get a footing there, and they brought 3 heroes a lot earlier from the side of Nigma than OG were willing to, and they just kept killing them.
Yeah. It's like in tough lanes like that, sometimes you see these pockets where, yeah, the Ursa will die, you'll get some trades where they kill the Wisp, but there are moments where Ursa can farm in between the battles, and that just kind of never happened. It was non-stop. As you said, Nigma just put the resources in. As soon as Sumail got near creeps, they were ready to put the pressure on. Now some relocation plays, making some space.
Bye, No Tail.
The No Tail taxi service.
The preemptive tip.
See you later, nerds. See you later, nerds. What an appropriate use of the clothesline. Hook shot now on to mid one. Shackle does not latch. Follow up here with GH. Soxa may be in some trouble as Miracle jumps in. Opts chase down mid one instead. The Pango joining the fray. Meanwhile, back towards mid. Soxa does get chased down, finished off by the Spirit Vessel.
Flares here.
Is Miracle gonna die? No. He's good. He went 2 remnants. Oh, it's too low mana. That's what it was.
Thompson mid though, they might be able to converge. Weehaw's here. Lasso does connect. Teammates starting to rotate. Now GH comes in, and that's it. Thompson's just dead.
And it's up.
Free pickings in this one.
Works out okay. Not the top sum in this game. Up to a 97% win rate now. 10k XP, nearly 13k gold.
Well, I think this is very kind of Nigma to play this quickly after making us wait so long for this game. You know, they took their penalty and they said, "Our bad, guys. Let's get it. We'll get back on schedule here. We'll just run this game down in 20 minutes."
Yeah. Talking about style points.
Weeha's kind of alone here, but he breaks the tether again.
They show up late. They've got no reserve time to draft with, and here we are watching Weeha 2v1. Survives as they relocate out. You got to remember that, too, for Nigma. It makes this a little bit more impressive that they drafted this without reserve time. Or very, very little of it. I guess they had whatever that lowest threshold is, 30 seconds.
Kuro's just... he is completely unafraid right now. He doesn't even have a defensive item. He's got Tranquils and a Bracer. He doesn't even care.
Just believes in his Bat Rider. Pops the Ink Swell and Thompson does sidestep it. Nice play there. Pops the ult. Might be enough to ensure a survival. TP home. That'll do it.
While they are farming inside the dire jungle.
Yeah, I mean, this is where this is. Nigma making the right play, trying to choke the map on enemy territory, so they're farming where they can. Courier?
Nice. Has been killed.
Although it does reveal that you're farming here, so they have to TP out immediately.
And they have a ward down bottom, too. So they see that Smill's down here now. Nice deep ward here.
Both teams with deep wards.
Radiant's middle tower has
protecting where they know they can farm.
Yeah, Thompson. In a sticky situation. No rolling thunder this time. See what I did there, Trent? Bad.
That's good.
Uh-oh. No tail. Still a couple seconds left on that relocate. Can they finish him off in time? He might actually live. Reaper's Cycle change that. They get the counter kill onto Weeha, so Sumail will get something for his troubles. Trouble he'll be in. No TP available, no escape plan, and the bear gets put down. 1-for-2 trade, of course, favoring Nigma.
Yeah, they don't really have the heroes to roast right now, or otherwise it'd be a nice time, because you got to imagine OG are thinking about smoking for that at any moment. Not that it really matters. I don't think that's going to get them back in the game, but it wouldn't hurt to steal it if you could, as Nigma. Just not really possible.
Coming in.
Picked apart right now. Medallion up on the wood. Doctor, the Wind Ranger.
There you go.
Mid one does have a Blink Dagger. So they are getting this first round of items, albeit late. Ursa not that far from the BKB. Looking on the recipe. And Pango just about to have the Maelstrom. So OG is going to have all these items come together around the same time, and maybe they can take a decent fight. Start clawing their way back into this.
Kuro might get caught here. He's got the safety of wards around him, but he's getting smoked on.
Mid one finds it. Plenty of follow-up there for the kill. That's the way to do it. Baby steps.
Now if we do that 30 more times.
No tail mid. Okay.
Normally.
Damn. Tip.
A little pause there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game one. This is just getting ready, I'm sure. OG, you know, just getting prepped up for game two. Making Nigma work for it.
Saying.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Nigma just crushing it though.
Fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nigma's just so good at playing on the same page. Their rotations just feel so seamless.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
GH 4-3 and 19. He has been everywhere this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's pretty good time when you're just jungling his clock at this point, I think. finishing out an item here. What's he got?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ghost coming through. Protect him from the
Dire's
Ursa.
top tower is under attack.
This rune on Weehaw here does jump in onto the LC. Obviously, given that the LC can cleanse, it makes her more of a target. No way to stop the lasso, and another guaranteed kill. Meanwhile, they find the Wind Ranger up top, and Kuro gets credit for that one. So 4 kills going the way of Nigma.
Anyone not on the board yet? No, everyone's got kills. 13-0 and 13, by the way, for Miracle right now. The only person that killed in this game so far is No Tail. Step it up, No Tail.
And 5-0 and 8 on Mind Control. So 2 big cores remaining deathless, and not far off an Assault Kuros either for Mike. Just going pure beefcake. Guardian AC. Thompson. Fountain.
I'm surprised they've stalled this net worth growth since like 18 minutes, though. They haven't really garnered much more of a lead on the side of Nigma. Kind of impressive by OG. The way that they're like moving around the whole map and kind of dodging a lot of where like the big heroes of Nigma are and just picking out these smaller ones. Like, sure, they just fed a couple up top, but for the most part, they're doing a good job of dodging.
Yeah. It's just been small pickoffs. We haven't seen the cataclysmic 5v5 that would have certainly just closed this game out. They're going to bump into No Tail again. That poor little Wisp Cube.
Are they rushing, though?
No Tail from dropping some voice lines.
They just flared this pit, though. They know they're in here.
Yeah, they kill it fast, but I don't know if it's fast enough. There it is. Hook shot from GH. Tackle, but he's just trying to break things up for his team to get there. Ursa breaks a cog, but now LC again, the victim of Lasso. Ursa getting obliterated as now the Reaper's Scythe will finish off mid-range. GH, maybe here. No, Sumail doesn't finish him. The stick charges are enough, but Sumail does TP out.
At least he got out. I thought he was dead.
Same. Ends up being super nil. Aegis and Roche still standing.
And that Deso must be done here. That's like 100 gold away from Miracle, and then he'll have Deso too, so then they can just take it.
Foaming in.
Right,
how about
Deso
an
and
AC?
AC at the same time?
Yeah, so much for all your armor there, OG. Man, that's devastating.
Whoa, hook shot. Finds Thompson. GH from downtown. Rolling Thunder going to be there, and actually a relocate, but right into a soul line.
No, we get
Might end up regretting this. GH still sustaining. Miracles here. They do end up getting the clockwork, but it's a bad trade for OG. Maybe a bit too bold with that relocate there.
Just a little.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not really finding those good trades that we were discussing before. They're scanning. They're trying to find Soxa. They know he's around here somewhere. Mid one's actually going to TP up. They're going for Weehaw.
Cool. Got some decent damage here, but the bat will survive through it. Now Miracles arrived, and Soxa in trouble. Follow-up stroke. Mid one also going to be in trouble. They don't even get the kill that they came for, and the godlike streak for Miracle continues. Now 16-0.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're just fattening up that streak. They're going to farm it down. Clearly, that's the play.
GH has been playing incredible, though. It's been a really impressive clockwork. They're very far ahead, so
Yeah,
a lot easier.
good.
Yeah. But he still hits some really nice hook shots. Mid lane, we'll see No Tail pop again. Another lasso.
Are we good?
I mean, that's the BKB. Sumail doing what he can. That's the 9-second hook.
Oh, no.
Oh, they got him. They still stop it somehow. And Reaper Sight.
I think the cogs, I think his BKB ended first, and there we go.
Ah, okay. There we go. That would explain it. So GG gets called, and not a moment too soon here. Run it down, tooth deathless. Not much more to say. In the words of the BTS intern Roland, game was good.
Well,
Game was good.
game one for one team.
Of course, that is meant
OG's turn to ban. Dire team ban.
That highly. I mean, it's like the one role that I guess you know isn't filled, theoretically, other than the position 1. They're so set on banning that set, and they actually will take care of the Spectre, too. Another good hero with the IO. Global range, additional healing and everything with Spectre's damage reduction. So, Disruptor was a go-to back in the day. Shadow Demon's kind of cool when you think about all the IO heroes right now. Shadow Demon kind of wrecks them all, right?
10 seconds remaining.
I guess so, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Kind of a cool thought. We've seen Shadow Demon banned quite a bit recently.
Oh,
Having the opportunity for him to be picked as much, but they take Coddle, so they go the big team fight route.
Yeah. Maybe the combos of the really popular ones already banned out with the Ember, but Coddle can just let you like keep moving, playing fast. It's of course this roster classic back when they were playing as Liquid.
Yep.
10 seconds remaining.
Like it. Solid opener for both sides.
5
now we're gonna get to
seconds
some of the
remaining.
meat.
It looks like a jug game. Or a Lifestealer game when you see these 3 heroes. Like Queen, Earthshaker, Keeper Light, I really want a natural magic immunity.
Yeah.
Dire
But
team
not the funnest heroes these days, but indeed they will go for the Luna. So Luna Ursa seems to have been what their minds were on. And they'll just snag her up before Nigma gets the chance to, because that also could have looked alright for them still, I'm sure.
We've seen how fast Luna can power farm. In addition of Wisp, able to move around the map, show up to team fights, and pattern.
10 seconds remaining.
It's kind of an okay Void game, but they have 10th pick, so I don't know if they'd want to
5
show that. I guess they could just show the Void, and then the Queen of Pain can be mid or off lane.
Turn to pick.
But they'll go for that Tiny instead. Now we're talking. That's probably going to be Weehaw.
That's pretty cool. I guess that's an option against the Wisp too. You just go for a catch. You have enough nuke that you can insta-give the Wisp, Tiny catches him, and you got Quap or Shaker to follow up, vice versa.
It's like a counter, but not an easy-to-execute one, but you have all the tools that can work, right? You have an AoE stun, you have a way to disjoint the tether and break it by just throwing them apart. And then Luna, not the highest HP individual, right, in terms of like a burst down potential, especially in combination of Tiny and Sonic Wave, has pretty good combos with the Coddle as well, right? Like, your spells are just on that long enough cooldown that they don't, like, you don't get them instantly again, but you think about Toss with Chakra, like, Toss, you basically, like, Avalanche, or you can Toss, Avalanche, and then pretty much, like, Toss again soon after.
Yeah. Opens up some great possibilities. Even having, like, Blinding Light, there's a ton of catch on Nigma, right? I think is just good in this. A lot of ways to find heroes, start fights.
Monkey King looks
Dire team back.
kind of tempting here. They're going to take the Venge. So we're double auraing. Is this going to be a Thompson Venge or a mid one Venge, probably?
Could it be a core Rubik? Be like a mid Rubik?
Could be. They recently did the Thompson Earth Spirit in this same kind of roster, or the same kind of lineup, rather. They had the Io Luna with a mid Earth.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know which I like more, the like core Venge or core Rubik. I haven't seen core Venge look very good recently.
Well, it kind of makes sense with what they're doing, though, right?
Yes, but it's still just it's like a low margin for error kind of strategy where you need to start strong, play from ahead.
It feels like they're going to pick
momentum.
Dazzle.
Yeah, that would fit in really well here.
OG's turn
Double
to pick.
sustain. They banned the Meepo. Underlord banned out by Nigma. I can get down with the Dazzle here.
Yeah, some like crazy, like kind of like that lineup we saw yesterday. That I think Liquid played it, right? Where they had the Oracle Huskar opener with the Pugna.
Yeah, and it's just raid boss. Dota,
yeah, like crazy sustain and everything. And I'm also thinking like minus armor too.
remaining.
It seems like they could also start stacking that way with all the physical damage they're gonna be dishing out,
5
plus the Venge.
seconds remaining.
high-tempo team fight that also has some sustain.
The Dazzle's kind of nice too, because the Dazzle could mid if they put the tiny mid. I feel like with the minus armor, that would probably be pretty good.
They could also do something kind of like in a Baden if they want a frontliner. So I worry if they take Dazzle, Luna is the raid boss and the tank. Might want another melee to help that damage.
Dire team pick.
Admiral
The Kanka,
So,
okay.
sort of a middle ground, no sustain, but very much a frontliner and gives them some additional catch.
One of the best heroes with the IO combos too, right?
Yeah,
Man, I feel like Kanka's been banned in every game that we've been casting.
he has a lot.
Last game was like the first one where he didn't show up in the draft. But yeah, very, very good with the IO. You can just
10
X somebody and you know that
seconds
relocate's going to get there in time. Their laning options are pretty good right now. In
5
terms of like
seconds
versus
remaining.
the queen or the tiny mid, they're going to have the Kanka that can go there and at least get stuff done. I feel like that's probably for Topson, and then mid one going to be on the Venge. So knowing they're playing at like a faster pace, you can choose your own pacing right now. This is where the reserve time kind of hurts, not having, right?
Yes, when you're
Because they
10th pick,
just got the full picture.
especially. Kanka's also so nice against the core queen of...
Give me a big hero.
Riki.
Oh, that's a very little hero.
Physically little, him and tiny, so small. But I like what it brings to the table. Synergizes well with what I was talking about with the Nigma draft, having a lot of catch and ways to initiate. Fits very much into that kind of strategy. Usal, and then you have a good way to like lock down the Wisp inside of Silence. Very annoying. Somebody that can actually get on the back line too to mess with the Venge, though it is going to be a Topson Venge, and the socks are
I mean, he's been playing this a
So-
lot for them, but again, this comes back to the lanes. I don't know. I feel like why maybe Topson's going to play in the side lane instead of the mid lane, because they've been playing in mid a lot, and he just keeps losing the lane because it's a mid Venge. How are you going to last it?
Yeah, I don't really get it either.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, this is where the meta really matters, right? It's all pro players.
5
They're all
seconds
playing
remaining.
at the absolute highest level. Playing a non-meta hero like that is just hard. And we're going to get to see the Queen Paint Arcana.
Yeah, finally. Thank you, Mind
Thank
Control.
you for opening up the wallet. I've seen it in a couple of pub games. My first pro game we'll get to watch.
This is our
Queen of Paint
5th
Arcana.
series since it came out, and this
Yeah.
is the first time we've gotten it.
We've seen at least one or two Queen of Paint.
Oh yeah, we've seen several, I think. Especially day one. I feel like we hit her like quite a bit.
This is my new favorite Archon. The first time I saw it in a game and she ulted, I actually had a whoa, that's cool moment. I think I said that out loud to myself, just like, damn.
I mean, does the
That's pretty
IO one
badass.
count? Because I actually really like the IO one. I think it's sick.
The IO one is very, very good. I would put that in the upper echelon. I think they're both S tier, but
It's just so cool that they were able to like branch over one of their other like games, you know?
it's
Portal
one of the
rules.
best like crossover IPs.
Remember when we had all the crossover IPs when games would drop and you get a courier if you bought it? Like the Chocobo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Okami or whatever.
Model. Yeah, download Hearthstone and get a courier and
Aha.
our Dota knockoff.
And that definitely works.
Won't even say its name.
I can't even speak it.
This
My prediction is there.
How do you do it? Do you
I
Prepare
don't want
for
to
battle.
accidentally do something I'm not supposed to do. But he's rocking 174 on this Kunkka.
I used to know, but I can't remember what the.
Well, I don't think it'll break. It's just status. It's just the commanding console.
Oh, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
'Cause the
Thought it
ping
was
one
ping
used to work,
all.
and then they changed it to status.
Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, you're right.
But I don't want you
30 seconds to
leaking that
battle.
stuff on stream like you just did. So that's why I didn't tell you.
Well, they see the console anyway, because I got to put in the stupid the toggle thing. God, that's. I've just let it go, but it bugs me that I have to do it every single game.
And you don't have to if you do the command thingy.
I guess. I still have that hotkey issue. I got all sorts of problems, man.
I know you got a lot of
I
problems,
can't
buddy. Don't worry.
toggle fog anymore when doing
The
obs
battle
because I get
begins.
stuck with both fogs turned on. I have to,
Oh
I
yeah,
have to
'cause it
rebind it
unbinds
every
your
game.
F1, right?
Me and Lyrical both. We're the only two I know that have that stupid issue, and I don't know how to fix it. It's something with like my cloud settings that
It's
are
because
synced.
you have your hero set as F1, right? When you play Dota,
yeah,
right?
but I don't.
you got to change that. I'm pretty sure
That-
because I have mine set to the number 1, and then it doesn't happen to me.
Oh, maybe that is what's causing it.
Yeah,
Wow, Trent, thank you for that.
no problem, buddy. I got you. All right, I'm very curious to watch this. I haven't actually got to witness the Thompson one. I looked through some of the drafts and stuff and saw that he's been playing this a lot. So I'm curious to see how he can perform this in the mid. Level 1 is -3 armor, and of course, Tiny, we all know, starts with 0. So that's pretty good.
Is it enough though? Because Tiny does hit pretty hard. He's got a decent damage advantage over the Venge.
Yeah, I just don't know how you get actual last hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
It seems like
he's
it'd be
got
so difficult.
a damage advantage without the quelling blade, and then of course has the blade on top of that. So it's substantial.
And you're not going to miss any
Such-
kills this time, right? Every time that you don't miss a kill, people are going to sub. They told me that they would all sub if you didn't miss First Blood. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now the pressure.
We're guaranteed at least 1 Twitch Prime if you don't miss First Blood.
Great. Well, the only person that wins in this equation is LD, so I'm down to play.
The courier doesn't count. Don't worry. You're good.
So mind control up top, harassed by mid one. It's a Kunkka Rubik right now, and there is a tri-lane down bottom. They want to pressure this Wisp again. I think Nigma's thinking to themselves, we know what worked last time. Let's see if we can rinse and repeat a little bit and pick on No Tail. They are putting some counter pressure on the Miracle.
Yeah, Thompson's getting it done, though. I like what he's doing. He's spreading the wave. He's using the wave of tearing. Right clicks to make sure that he's going to secure them.
She does have a pretty fast missile. Like her actual attack animation is pretty decent. So that is one positive.
Oh, he managed to mess up a right click at least, too.
Yeah. Drops the spray, letting him know. I saw that.
Oh, can you get it? Oh, nice. All right, Thompson, I see you. All right. I'm impressed.
Keeping his head above water and then some. And so far, No Tail's surviving this tri-lane.
So now-
it is a dedicated 2-on-3.
What are the big benefits of this core Venge? I mean, it's in combo with a Luna. Seems pretty good, right? Having the bonus attack ranges.
The solo XP is great because we often remark about how Venge's ultimate isn't that great at level 1,
That's true.
and it's hard for her to get levels 2 and 3. So to me, that's one of the biggest benefits. Item-wise, I'm very curious what he...
Typically, he does the Shadow Blade, I believe.
All right. Initiation.
He's also just done straight up Manta and stuff too, though. So it'll be whatever the game needs. Probably Luna's gonna go Helm, I would guess too, or else I'm sure he would.
Top. Control with the blink.
You're not gonna miss this First Blood, right?
Okay. We're moving around.
I mean, this is, Kuro's moving. You know, you never know. He might cause it. Weeha's on the run mid.
That's a cool little taunt. I don't know if I've heard that one before.
Oh, the tiny one? Oh, that one's really good.
Tire, the little shout out to Pangolier here.
Denied.
Is that from this year or is that an old one?
It's an old one.
Guess we just don't see Tiny enough. All right, Kuro.
Man, Thompson is really that pressure on. And with the bottle, too. Now, Kuro is coming through here. It's level 4. Is this it?
First blood on Thompson. It's going to be close. GH is here. They've got it. Brought to you by Monster Energy. It's the Keeper of the Light.
Hit him up.
Ready to see this sub-train. I'm the conductor today, Trent.
Way to go, guys. Yeah, I'm the conductor of this sub-train. Attaboy.
Well, Thompson was dominating mid. You're not wrong. He really was doing a great job last hitting against this Tiny. A much-needed gank there to try to level things out. What was the rune? Haste. Bottled up by Weeha.
Oh, nice. I've conducted the train into a gift sub. We're good to go now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for enjoying this beautiful Beyond the Summit coverage. Mind control. Playing a bit up here with the X in play. They still have telekinesis with this torrent, but there's lots of backup.
Yep, he's gonna live, and Saksa will go down. Mid one, not blocked out. Kuro won't be able to commit for it. 2-0. Nigma with the lead.
Dire's middle tower.
This
is under
bottom lane
attack.
going much better, though. Ricky kind of struggling to last hit against the Luna IO combo, as expected. So Sumail off to a great start, and you look at this net worth, and oh, look at that. 3 green at the top. The lead right now locked mostly in the supports for Nigma, surprisingly enough. Looking much better here in game 2.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, Thompson is just a farming machine. He's got triple Wraith Band action. Stacking all the
Radiant
stats.
are scanning.
No boots required. Should probably be a little concerned of Tiny, I'm sure, because he's got, what, 1,000 HP right now. Definitely killable with a Fisher. But he's going to cover himself with a little bit of vision, make sure he's safe. And now he's hoping for this rune to be up top here because Weehal's nearby with the bottle. But unfortunately for him, it will be the bottom rune.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Weehal even sends the courier over to make sure this is worth going to.
Yep. So 3 heroes bottom. Staining through it so far. Heroes now.
Yeah, I was wondering, it's tempting to put the ward behind the tower, but they actually have a sentry already there for covering the small camp too, so they're going for the dive.
Jump in, kind of splitting the damage. Not sure which target they want, and that's going to cost them.
Now Weehaw stuck in behind, but he has an arcane rune.
Boat combo does hit onto Kuro. EH throws some ponies, but it's just a dead Kuroki.
Weehaw goes back in with the arcane rune though. He knows he's got big damage right now.
Mail, no tail on the way. They take a full illuminate. Quick charges,
didn't respect
brings
it.
Mail back. Not going to be enough though. They'll have enough damage to finish him off. That's 3-1 now for Nigma, and they end up with a pretty decent trade out of all this.
Yeah, you got to respect the arcane rune.
Radiant's
Bobbing and weaving
turret
in and out.
has been killed.
I feel like I have not looked at mind control very much this game, but he is really poor. Like, he's below the keep of the light right now.
Not easy to lane against.
And there's been help up here a lot of the time too. Like he's basically been 2v1ing.
Yeah. Saksa now going to get punished. 3v1 to finish him off.
Like, I'll be very happy to have between a pain. I'm sure he wants her rotating around with him, right? Very formidable force. They can easily take down Thompson.
Number 1 on net worth. He's still doing a very good job in mid lane in terms of farm.
It's always so weird when this core Venge comes back because there's some games where it starts off exactly like this and then she just stops scaling at like 12 minutes, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Become a glorified support. He's gone for this 0-4-4-0 build, level 8. All in on Terror and Vengeance Aura. No points in Swap. No points in Magic Missile.
It's just a little awkward with how the ulti works and everything. But, I mean, they've done it before. They've beaten Nigma with this strategy before, so I'm sure Nigma are willing to respect the hero. His GH,
pretty wild to see.
he is under a
Level 8
sentry,
Venge.
but they didn't see him.
No stun. Leading the charge here. They might find Saksa in the jungle. Coddle queuing up the Illuminate. And Chakra, they'll have another avalanche in about 2 seconds. Saksa trying to get tricky with it. But Tiny gives him the branches.
Meanwhile, back up top. Mid one onto my control here. Started to soften up. Has the boat, but he didn't opt for it on this one. Didn't think he'd have enough damage, but it actually would have been kind of close. With the 400 damage of the boat, he might have had him. No raindrops. Now he at least guarantees the next time if he catches him, he's just dead.
Down bottom now. Initiation onto Sumail. They get him down low, and they do manage to finish him off before Saksa can really get there.
That was a bit scary.
Trade.
No mana left for the
Okay.
Eclipse, but they had no points in the smoke yet. It is funny seeing a Ricky level 6 and no smoke. You have Venge, who was level 8 with the had no stun, now 9 at least has it.
Dire are scanning.
Still, even level 9 Venge with no swap.
I mean, that makes sense though, you know? Like, with the way the hero function, I definitely get that.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
get that at 11 and 12 probably.
They find Saksa, and now mid one's here. He's gonna drop this combo onto
Dire's
Weeha.
top tower is under attack.
Find a counter kill there. Still feels like an okay trade for Nigma.
Worthy tribute.
That was a big streak, so a lot of gold for Sumail. Now bounties come out.
Dire's middle tower
Relocate
is
up
under
top.
attack.
They share my form, but not my calling.
But that looks like a lot of bounties for Nigma.
Playtime.
Weeha wants to smoke up down bottom. Can take GH with him with the Will-O-Wisp.
To find much, unfortunately. OG focus on the top lane. Mind control. Getting rotated on, but able to blink back. All 5 OG heroes. The upper quadrant.
That was a lot to get at 10 minutes. Oh yeah, 4 bounties and all the XP too.
Radiant are scanning.
Both outposts with Dire.
Radiant's
Topson is
bottom
going
tower
for
is
first
under
item
attack.
Yasha.
Yeah. Can't send a butterfly again then, right? Versus the Ricky. Seems pretty good.
No Shadow Blade.
Kind of makes sense with the Kunkka, right?
Mind control. He gets caught here. Pulling back into the boat.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Easy
under attack.
pickings.
Dire's top tower
Kunkka versus
is under
Quap.
attack.
One of the better heroes. But now space for Miracle down bottom. Opportunity cost for OG, rotating all these heroes up top. Trying to keep that siege creep alive. Weeha now caught by a lucent beam.
Radiant structures
Smel's also
are
going for the
fortified.
Dragon Lance here too. Man, that range is going to be
Radiant's
sick.
bottom tower is under attack.
I have not seen this combo. Wait, I've seen it a couple of games, but it's never gotten off the ground. Every time I've seen the Venge Luna, it's the Venge 5 and they're losing, you know? And like the aura doesn't stack up fast enough and everything. As mid one's gonna TP home for the health.
Just Kunkka things.
Back to porn.
Now Dragonlance up on Sumail.
It is interesting that they're not building any aura items though. I guess they'll have the Spirit Vessel, but like I thought the helm and everything would be pretty important too if they're gonna be playing this sort of a strat from OG. But maybe they don't actually like feel the need to 5-man that early.
Radiant's top tower is under
Dude,
attack.
Kuro's almost got a blink dagger.
It's a bit spooky.
Look at this farm distribution, though. The Dire supports are super rich. Maybe it's partially.
Or is
a
mind
function of
control poor?
control. Well, he is, but look at the net worth, like relative to the Wisp and Rubik. The Coddle is about 2x the Rubik right now,
Yeah, true.
and the Shaker is like not that far behind the Tiny. Kuro's strikingly
Dire's
farmed.
top tower is under attack.
Strange distribution. And OG are the complete opposite, where you've got Topson and
Radiant's bottom
Sumail who
tower
are
is under
pretty
attack.
comfortably ahead, and then your supports are, hey, I got brown boots.
Miracle down bottom. No smoke cloud here, but we'll still get out.
Tricks of the trade, pretty annoying. Plenty of rotations. Now it's Nigma that are going to 5-man. All the trees get cleared out by GH, and now it's just this big arena to fight. Tricks of the trade keeps Miracle alive. The Eclipse not going to be enough. Sumail survives for now. Mind control jumps in, whiffs the ult.
All right, that was sick by Sumail.
GH ends up going down. Mid one starting to repel, and they get mind control off on the back.
That was awesome. Sumail ran right into him.
Dire's middle tower.
Meanwhile, though, mid one, yeah. On the run. Nice swap. Thompson wants it. Double swap into the stun. Oh, with the invis.
Is it my
Oh, the timing.
Dunk from Kuro gets Sumail. It was such an awkward exchange. End up a win for OG, but losing Sumail hurts quite a bit.
There.
And Kuro, he is going to end up going down.
They were
by the
so close getting Miracle too, though.
Dire's middle
That would be
tower
very
is under
frustrating.
attack.
Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Saksa looking for a good steal to survive here. Can't get anything.
Double damage on Tiny. Might go down to the tower trying to sip up the bottle. Uh-oh.
You're gone.
That was a Luna pause.
Mail pause, yeah.
Sorry, you can't kill him anyway. He doesn't have any mana. Even with
Does have
the
stick
and well, yeah, I guess
charges.
even with the wand, but with the slow, like this is not gonna happen. So he'll just be backing out after. Very even game, much better than the previous match. I'm sure you guys are all agreeing with that one. Things feeling pretty even here, and yeah, the The mid-venge fared completely fine versus the Tiny, and then just continued to sit mid. She didn't really get contested. No big rotations coming her way. She just stepped to break bands and kept hitting the jungle.
It's like
right next to her.
Surprisingly well against the Tiny. I guess I almost expected it to be more even, if anything. And in this case, the Venge won pretty clearly.
I definitely underestimated the value of just like the minus armor with the stacking of the aura and just constantly applying pressure. Like, I felt like Weehaw could never get like fully regened up.
Yeah. That attack.
I thought it would be really easy to rotate and kill her, but the rotations came a little bit late, and at that point he was tankier.
They do get mind control. Pretty squishy Queen of Pain. They might find Miracle. Thompson. Be a little careful against that ED Tiny, though. They know. Reinitiation. That'll be the end of the Venge. Mid one still here, though. Drops the bow. What's this counter kill on Weehaw? Not going to find it. Then it's Kuro that gets kind of left behind, and mid one will settle for that. Maybe looking for more Miracle inside the Roche pit, but limited detection. They scan. So Radiant scan. They do dust. They drop the ward. They know Miracle's here. They catch him with an X, and they should be able to find this crazy cleanup.
Nice.
Nice quick thinking on that ward drop.
Yeah. Right into the hit from Soxa. Good job.
What?
And they'll at least get themselves some bounty runes this time, too. Grab 2 for OG.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Even Stevens continues. It'll be Necro first item for mind control as he's, again, below Kuro in terms of net worth. He's trying to catch back up after that sent to the bad lane.
I was worried it would be OG that might get stuck in this 3 support syndrome with the core Venge, but it's gone the other way. It's kind of Nigma that have a support Queen of Pain that's supposed to be a core right now. Toss mid on to Thompson. Big time follow-up. Coddle even drops the ulti, and Thompson doing what he can, but another toss thanks to the Chakra. Now
they came in with the relocate.
4v5 though, and OG might be forced to just back out. Not much time left on this relocate.
This Echo in 12. Kuro just wants to delay.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Man, look at that Thompson illusion though. That thing hurts. Because at max level it does 100%.
That's an interesting aspect to this core Venge.
Is under attack.
A second life. Weehaw comes in instantly. Given no tail. Thinking that he was safe with a potential tether to Sumail. Oh, that was close. That was worth. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I don't blame Kuro for going for that, but falls a little short. Now back in the mid lane, though, they do get Miracle. Chaos all over the map. Weehaw with a toss-up on the mid one. Needs a little more support to find this kill. Connell ready with a blast, but Weehaw takes huge damage in return.
Gonna wish he had the Echo now, though.
So, in the end, works out pretty well for OG.
Yeah, trading your IO for killing the enemy Ricky.
Ricky still doesn't have the diffusal blade. Yeah, this is a rough spot. You're 0-2 and 4. You're not like getting that snowball momentum you want with Ricky. And this is if you had the diffusal, you definitely feel like you could be applying a lot more pressure.
I was just thinking, I have not seen a lot of neutral items for Nigma. They don't even have all 4 of their tier 1s yet. And they just got it.
Yeah, mind control's jungling with this Necro book now. I would imagine Nigma probably slow things down just a little bit. Try to finish up this next round of items. Blink Dagger on Weehaw, so you've got the Blink brothers here ready to catch some folks out of position.
Yeah, you would think that OG are probably thinking the opposite too, where they're just like, let's go, right? I mean, we have a core Venge, level 13. Everything's starting to stack up. They could use more detection. They only have it on mid one and no tail.
Mail and no tail splitting down bottom. Meanwhile, Kunkka looking for the catch. Does not find it on the Tiny. And now Nigma looking to converge. They don't want to leave this uncontested. Fissure does not block out Thompson.
Radiant's middle tower is
That
under
relocate
attack.
just got canceled, did it? Or oh no, they came in.
They went
to the mid. So Michael's gonna keep pushing bottom though.
All right, relocate back down bottom with the Luna. That should repel whatever mind control is doing. And things will just peter out.
Mid lane though, the boat checked out here too with the Ignis, making sure there's no follow-up here. GH wants to get out of that.
Trade of ultis.
Sentry catches the obs on the other side as well, but no way to get to it. They did ping it out though, so they are aware. They might smoke through it.
OG not able to break through. Enigma will fish their wish here and dodge the fight.
Oh yeah, got that stone though.
Go. And there's the Manta on the bench. First item
Radiant
complete.
are scanning.
I hear it.
He's gonna X Sumail.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom
This is
tower
cheeky.
is under attack.
Annoying.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Force out the cliff.
Dire's
Weehaw with the
Back
toss.
to mid one.
Isolates mid one pretty
Radiant's
deep.
bottom tower is under attack.
Now the swap from Thompson, though, goes in onto Weehaw. He's going to be the one isolated the other way all of a sudden. Except he'll go down.
Dire's middle tower.
Real
has
taste of his
fallen.
own medicine kind of stuff there. This is 4v5. Down bottom, mind control is split pushing, looking to cut this wave. Especially with tier 2.
Man, he is trying so hard to catch up and be relevant in this game. He's like, I need mech before I'm gonna do anything in these team fights. And he's probably right.
Closer.
But it might feel like a little bit too late by the time he gets here.
Yeah, though, I don't know that him TPing back there.
Oh,
will
nice
too
smoke
much.
though. They're getting this outpost. They're bringing all the reinforcements from Nigma. They need double heroes on this.
Oh, mind control might be in some trouble
Yeah,
here.
they can't
Caught
get
by
this.
the Kunkka combo. The boat brings him down. GH looking to save him with a blind. And it might be just enough. Mind control on the low ground. Scouted out, but blinks back up. That'll be the end of it.
Relocate goes top as No-Tail just wants to grab the runes and come back.
Tower is under attack.
Now they're gonna see the X though. Yeah, they've got the spot. They know where No-Tail's coming through. Rehawk done.
Echo the dunk. This time it's going to connect. They find Thompson. No Tails here, though. It's Kuro that's going to be in trouble. It's a messy fight as No Tail gets brought down. They trade 1 for 1, though they've already lost Weehaw. Blink out from Queen of Pain. This is OG's fight. Miracle on the run. Blink strike down to the creeps. Dust about to expire.
Oh man, he just got him.
Reward down. Kunkka with another combo. Still no boat for 20. Butt tricks of the trade. Superior spell in this case. Sumail in on GH. Clumsy net. Finds it.
Still had swap just in case anyway. Well, Michael just trying to cut the wave with his regen rune. Rehab just dying right at the start of that one.
Troll doing everything he can right now. At least has the mech.
This Roche is gonna die really fast.
Yes,
Need
so
a
up next
tank
for
this
Thompson.
Mind Control is gonna know they're in here. He saw the wave. He's got a slot too. The bottle's out.
Oh, Weehaw gonna be caught. Boat does
Swap
connect.
down.
Swap. Isolated again.
I don't know if he wanted to toss him up there. I think you just killed your friends, bud.
Yeah, down he goes, and now GH gonna follow suit. One more. Nope, can't find it.
I cannot believe the GH got out of there. Mind Control's in the back line, also messing around with them too. But they're gonna head right back in the pit, confident with the Weehaw being dead. And
50 seconds on dunk.
yeah, there's like nothing left. The Ignis Fatus was the big thing, and they've driven GH way back, and they own the outpost. They know he won't be there. Oh my Control.
Radiant's top tower
He wants
is
it.
under attack.
Don't do it.
Your song has fallen to Radiant.
Not gonna have the opening. So that's Roche down for OG. Aegis in the hands of Sumail. BKB not far off. Already has that Hurricane Pike. Kuro in Viz right now. Gonna try to do something with this Invis rune. The Blink brothers are in town.
Oh man, maybe I didn't have the boat up there, or that could have been a kill on Mind Control.
Again, Weehaw wants the Wisp. Decent burst damage, but they'll need a little more. Eclipse comes out. A lot of damage from Sumail. No Tail lives thanks to the swap from Thompson. Finally falls, but Weehaw has to commit his life.
And meanwhile,
They're going to get another. It's the Shaker that gets left behind now. It's Kuro pulled back. A 1 for 3. OG with a great trade.
yeah, they're just so strong right now. Now the BKB is complete here for the Luna. Maybe Sumail wants to purchase that up, and he will indeed. So time to, as the circle says for Thompson, take all of this. GH's trying to be sneaky back here and catch this wave.
Little ambitious. I mean, Luna had the Aegis, so certainly understand why they went for the Wisp, but not respecting the Eclipse there at all.
Look at GH right now. Gonna try and get this wave.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Not that it really
tower is under
matters with the
attack.
Luna, I don't think.
A lot of couriers flying around
Is
here.
he really gonna go for another blast? This
Dire's
guy is so
structures
greedy.
Going for
are
it.
fortified.
Rubik is here to deal with this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
GH is gonna feed away his life, I guess.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I'm delaying.
He's gonna kill these creeps. Now he's gonna double back the other way. And now he'll be surrounded. Okay.
No light lasts forever.
Space, right?
Radiant's
That's what we're gonna go with, I guess. I mean, my control got the top tower. There you go.
So,
Bowing.
technically, yes.
Maybe his Greaves done.
Tower is under attack.
Yep. Mind control is becoming a real hero now. He has recovered. He's actually #1 on his team because he's been the one farming. Oh, miracle.
Yeah, Miracle just has not been in this game. He's 0-4-6. I don't even know, like, he's been building towards a Yasha. I feel like until he has BKB, he just can't get in.
Yep. That's what he wants after the Yasha. I feel like they need to switch roles now, or this Queen of Pain comes back to making space, and the Ricky's the one taking it, soaking up all that farm.
I was going to TP in for this, and yeah, my control's going to try and get out.
Worthy tribute.
Make it here. Atos almost done on Soxa.
Actual's going the long way around. He's going through a ward right now. So they know that the two of them are back here, both Tiny and Queen of Pain. Oh, we TPing out. He's good.
Good. Meanwhile, mid. Pressure on the tier 2.
My control. Oh, gets the blink off in time. The ping. Oh, but the ward. Yeah,
I don't think he can survive this one, even with the Greaves.
Oh, they didn't telekinesis or hit the tether. The torrent, rather.
Saving the telekinesis. Now they've got him. Meanwhile, mid. Another fight going on. BKB, Sumail. Kuro and No Tail trade lives.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thompson with the wrong guess.
Yeah, they don't have
Radiant
detection.
are scanning.
It's not on those two heroes. Rubik with a dust, mid one with a dust. What do you think about this Atos first on Rubik? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, who was doing this constantly? I can't remember.
Was it
Maybe it was
Soxa?
Soxa. there was someone who was
Dire's
just, this
middle
was like
tower
the
has been
build
denied.
a couple months ago. I feel like it was like Southeast Asia. Might have been Tim's, I don't remember. But for a while, a lot of people were going this way.
Some synergy. With Rubik, it's a little hard when you consider that opportunity cost of like the Aghanims or even just a Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Like, is Atos better than Blink?
Oh,
sure.
Well, he also has Blink to steal this game, right? Which is always a factor when you think about Blink Dagger.
That's a very good point.
Anyhow, we'll get caught out here. As the Ghost.
No hope to survive, I don't think. I'm gonna hit him with a spear and Vessel Choke.
Trying to grab some creeps before he dies. You get a couple.
Radiant's middle
Luna
tower
getting
is under
really
attack.
scary, though. Eagle Song, BKB, Butterfly coming up pretty soon. 27 minutes, so now we're getting some tier 3 items.
Yeah, there's just nobody scaling on the side of Nigma.
Yeah. Ricky is doing what he can in the jungle. Has the Yasha complete. BKB next. EH again, making space up top.
Yeah, TP'd in but couldn't find him.
We'll ride that Pegasus to safety. Oh, mid, they found a catch. It's going to be a Kunkka Torrent. No ghost ship. Not going to need it. Miracle's here. Tiny as well. There's that Atos. They're going to go in onto Soxa. That should be a kill, I think. No, a swap from Thompson. Very nice. Now the Aegis comes down. Top of the ball. Mind control.
Stole the Sonic Wave right back! Oh my god! Oh.
Mind control getting schooled. Soxa just took him to class,
He
dude.
literally just out Queen of Pained him.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god, how did you get him on MSC? I'm done.
No buyback on this Queen of Pain, and they are going high ground. Sumail doing the damage. He does have a DD rune right now. You do not want to fight this if you're Nigma. Kunkka pulls him back in. Kuroki does get off the dunk, but it's just not going to matter. matter. It's nothing. They get the Venge in exchange for 5 heroes. Buyback comes on the Coddle. No one else has a buyback.
Dire's middle barracks.
Standing in OG. They're just going to go for it. They're making the call. If they don't have buybacks, I think we can just end this. Creeps on the way to the base. That'll finish up backdoor, and it doesn't matter. GG is called. Nigma have had it. Wow. 2 very stompy games in this best-of-3 series, and we're going to an ace to find out who will be the victor.
I'm really surprised how OG played this game with no aura items. It was kind of interesting because like when Secret does a similar style like this, they 5-man way more and they build way more aura. No, Bat's gone.
That is gone.
10 seconds remaining.
Sort of space maker like that can also threaten fights. Centaur could
seconds
maybe be worth
remaining.
banning.
Yeah, I mean, nice to get something with some AoE. Centaur is actually really good with Elder Titan because you can move the spirit with the ulti.
OG's turn to pick.
Oh.
They'll ban the Shadow Demon themselves. Makes you think of like Necrophos or Death Prophet or something. But they have done the MC Shadow Demon before, right? Back in the day. I guess it could be MC Venge too, right? And then they could have shifted over to a Kuro.
So who's most likely to play the Elder Titan? Like
10
what player
seconds
are we
remaining.
picking? The
Radiant
Thompson
team
ET.
pick.
And okay, it's the Gyro. So they go back to the classic Wisp pairing. And you get to see 3 different heroes with the Wisp. First the Ursa, second the Luna, and now the Gyro. Nigma, final pick.
All right, now I'm gonna think about it. Let's go for the
Choose your
Doom.
hero.
Certainly a counter versus the Wisp.
Man, that Amiibo set looks pretty cool.
Very intimidating.
I like the sword.
He looks like one of those guys from Diablo 2 in Act 3.
Yes.
Called the little guys with the blow darts.
All right, no
think-
surprises on the OG roster.
I think I like this OG roster a bit better. It's tempting to look at that Elder Titan and go, is core Elder Titan really that good? And yeah, I think it is against Meepo.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch, that's for sure.
It is, yeah. It's a treat of a game. But I don't love
10
Doom.
seconds remaining.
I think Meepo is a little hard to execute with. OG obviously have confidence against the hero. They've got comfort picks on Gyro, Wisp. What do you think? Are you confident in this Nigma lineup? Do you like the Meepo here?
No, I actually think that I like the OG lineup. I'm not a big fan of Doom. I think Sumail's really good at using Gyro on the earlier end of the game and actually being involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to see Core Titan. It's hard to go against Core Elder Titan versus Meepo. It's kind of hype, you know. He just steals that, or I don't know if you can really call it stealing, but he gets all that damage and he just starts smacking. Gives him the business end. What has he got? He's got like a hatchet. It's not even a stapler. Oh, I couldn't see the bottom half. It's a, I don't know what that is. That's like a power drill.
You got really creative with the godly weapons.
Yeah.
It's some sort of
It's like an impact gun or something.
like a two-handed mace. It's a double full body crusher.
I feel like you're really not getting a lot of force. I feel like a punch. Anton using that thing.
Well, it's like if you hit them right, you can hit them in the face and the stomach, you see, so you can break their nose and knock the wind out of them
It kind of looks like the perfect shape for Meepo. That does make sense. It would be right in the crotch and the face on a Meepo. It's
full body
get
shots.
him
Yeah.
right. Oh,
Hey.
going for the true
Oops.
counter here.
Prepare for battle.
Game number 3. This is what we hoped for.
Are you aware of what No Tail's effigy says? This golden one in the base. I just want you to click it.
Well, let me have a look here.
It's this one right here.
Golden one. Oh, hold on. There's bounties. C9 bladder control.
How does that only have 3 commands?
I don't even get it. What?
I don't know. Were they pausing a bunch to go use the bathroom or some shit? I got nothing.
I guess. That's,
I'm sure there's some ancient game we're not thinking of.
I kind of forgot about effigies. I don't know what mine is anymore. No Tail, maybe in a little trouble. Tethers down. Port.
No Tail. Or, Crow got those crimson wings, though. Oh, yeah. He's got the red magic missile.
Real cosmetics here.
Mind control is just all alone up here. He's got the double ring of protection. Not sure who he's going to be laning against. Probably knows it's going to be Io Gyro. Probably not going to have that fun of a time. Got to do something when you get 0 armor to start.
The battle begins.
And they're going to get 3 runes. Oh, no. Looks like Sumail and No Tail. They're going to get there first. So 2 for 2.
2 for. Yeah, I still don't know exactly where Doom fits into the general game. But this hero's momentum and power spikes are just a... I guess build him auras.
Oh, in the mid lane here, Saksa. Battery assault into the stun.
Oh, it's going to be close to a first blood. It's out of fairy fire. They'll need one more. They've got it.
That was his last hit, too.
Okay, fantastic start for Nigma.
And he didn't skill anything either because he wasn't sure. He's like, oh, is this worth it? You know, he probably could have lived. He takes the Nature's Attendance, but of course, when you really want to chant, you don't want to be stuck level 1 without it.
Yeah.
And Mind Control, he ran up first, ate the first creep wave, and now he's grabbing the second, just running in circles.
Not much old Wispy can do here. Get a double wave.
Yeah, he's just stacking and TPing. And no-tail instantly TP's bottom and says, okay, I can't do anything top because the wave's just going to be in a weird spot, so I'm going to come down bottom. Help my Conka.
Mid one. He's going to need it. No-tail only level 1, not able to put out too much sustain, and they will find the kill. Kuro takes credit for that.
No-tail even self-salving too, so not able to get that for the save.
Costly.
Normally.
I saw Saksa was jungling a little bit. Now he's coming up top here with the Centaur, but GH here playing interference with the battery assault.
Mind control should be good. Saksa actually ends up taking quite a bit of damage in return. So looking at the mid, Meepo versus Elder Titan. This is where my eyes want to be, Trent.
Very true. So, all right, if you guys haven't seen Meepo versus Elder Titan before, the whole thing is that you have your Astral Spirit, stacks and levels on this bad boy, and it gets bonus damage per hero, and every Meepo, well, that counts as a hero. So that's why it's a counter. You're welcome.
And the natural order is pretty good against Meepo because he's very stat heavy.
He's a big agi man.
Reduces a fair amount of Meepo's physical survivability. Hence, Gyro and Kunkka will do a lot of damage to those Meepos once we get into the mid game.
It's true.
It's a counter on a couple of levels. And ET, you know, he gets a weird rap, but Earth Splitter is one of the best scaling ultimates. So remember, its percentage of max HP is damage.
And it's not split around too strangely anymore. It is half magic and half physical, so it can do all right based on your different kinds of resistances.
Tail bottom lane, that's going to be another kill. A bounty claimed by Kuroki this time. Beautiful young vengeful spirit in the bottom lane. Finds a second kill. Trying to get in No-Tail's head.
I think mid one's
voice line and they're tipping.
Just dead. What?
Huh?
Nah, I have no idea why he stayed there.
Oh, my bad.
He just walked back
into
them. I don't have a good explanation. They just literally sat by this tree. He walked back to the lane, and they just walked out and stunned him again.
That'll happen to you.
I tells you.
Revenge. She's got magic missile before level 9.
Give it to him, Tom.
Fortified.
He's got the
So let's look at the damage here. Plus 103. Yeah. So Elder Titan gets to basically create double damage runes for pretty cool.
Yep.
Up top, the Doom getting harassed pretty hard, as one would expect.
Where are you going?
Nail having a fine time in this lane.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of damage to the Blightstone. I think he's just dead.
7 hells.
Time in this top.
Down bottom, mid one again. Dead.
Just pushing it a little too. Heroes lingering nearby. The Wisp is sitting mid. It's almost like OG were thinking there was going to be a rotation mid onto Thompson, and No-Tail was hedging his bets.
How you doing?
But it goes the other way.
And GH also gonna interfere again. They can't come in with the tether to maybe help for a chase down onto Weehaw. Weehaw is just gone to the jungle though. He knows he can't just like sit mid and get as much farm. He'll just get more in the jungle than he will contesting with the ET right now.
All right.
So GH is gonna leech here instead.
Net worth-wise, still okay for Meepo. And even with those kills, Gyro and Luna still pretty even. Because don't forget that Doom took a tumble.
Mid one's just jungling though. At 5 minutes, that's pretty rough. Can't even get the bounty rune. No-Tail's going in, but no, he does not want to die. Unfortunately, he killed mid one.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not looking great. GH has closed the gap, and now mid one is going to walk around in the creeps, gets off the torrent, but there's some power cogs there. Captain, we got another kill over. Up top now, mind control. He's gonna get going on. So same story. See you later. Different side.
Oh man, these guys are having a lot of fun. Lots of tips back and forth here in these squads.
The only disparity here is that it is Sumail actually picking up kills, whereas down bottom is the bench actually killing.
Thompson,
Thompson, he's taking tower shots, dude. Thompson knows limits here. Soxa coming in to reset. Maybe they can turn onto the Meepo. No, it's GH. Battery assault. He gets stapled. That's a plus 180 on the ET.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Stun. Getting the regen, though. I thought Battery Assault was going to win that duel until I realized how much damage was on the ET.
Yeah. That Spirit was just in time. Already has the medallion dead. And don't buy boots, obviously, because you're Ench. Fast. Speaking of boots, phase boots now done up there, so harder to escape if you want to try and contest in the lane again for Weehaw. So he's just going to keep farming up in the jungle. Really, the only counterplay to the ETs are just kind of trying to ignore him. Mid one needs to get level 6 ASAP so that they can just start smoking and chasing whoever they want to kill. Probably needs to find somewhere to do it.
Horde's trying to figure out where to go. Each of them with a smoke right now. Make this rotation up to the top lane. They're trying to bait with mind control a little bit. That's a Radiant Ward up top. That was OG pinging it out. Beepo in the jungle finds himself an arcane ring. And Mirror
that's a casual DD for Thompson. Hard to really make any kills happen though, because everyone's sitting under vision right now. For Nigma, they're like under their own tower and everything. Although they're still diving.
I don't know. They're gonna make a fool out of you here, bud.
Kuro was just playing for it because he had the vision, right? So of course they now know that he had a ward, but it is expiring soon anyway. So they try and bring a sentry. I don't think. Oh no, there's one on that courier, so he'll get the gold from this, even though it's gonna expire soon anyway.
Bumps into GH. Dude, look at this damage. He's about to 3-shot him.
He is plus 337.
That would have been a 3-shot.
Oh, Weehaw's dead.
They find Weehaw. He's in big trouble.
Look, they're trying to stop him first. Back.
Follow damage. Too much, dude.
Oh, I hate her too. Oh, GH. Oh, you better win this. Oh, man.
He gets it. GH living life on the edge.
I have not looked at Miracle in the longest time.
Nah, he's just chilling.
All right, hold on. Do my eyes deceive me here?
There's no way he's getting 3. That's crazy.
That's the thing.
All right, hang on. Up top, we're gonna see a fight break out. Nope, tail low, but Sumail might turn this. GH goes down. Mind control in big trouble. There's gonna be another rocket barrage. Sumail gets here. That is scary. Meanwhile, mid, they do find the kill on Weehaw. Thompson finding credit for that one. That is 3 down. 2 cores. See you later.
I mean, I've looked through a lot of their games recently, and I haven't seen this. I mean, I might have just missed it. But this would be a first for me, so I welcome to see it.
I guess my question would be why? How is this better on Luna than...
Well, it's not the Luna, it's because of the game, right? It's because of the armor.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like a response to this natural order of I just need some plus armor and an item that's not...
It gives him a bunch of flat armor, and it gives plus 10 armor when you're below 20% HP.
Yeah.
Radiant.
That's the best I got.
But is that worth the opportunity cost of Luna being able to do damage? Feels a little all in on Meepo doing the right clicks for you.
I mean, you have a Meepo.
But I think you're still going to need Luna to do some damage.
Well, I mean, she's only trading it out for treads. It's not like the biggest. Well, okay. I mean, obviously, there's a big sunk cost, I suppose. Yeah.
And also, just you would maybe go Mask of Madness first item as a farming tool. I'll hold this thought though as we see a fight in the dire jungle as Kuro goes down.
It's under attack.
A little hyper aggressive there, perhaps. But yeah, it's that opportunity cost. I guess she did go Helm of the Dominator, so she did get that farming item. But like Yasha helps you farm faster.
Rock it on.
Radiant's
I welcome our
middle
new
tower
Guardian
is
Greaves
under
Overlord.
attack.
I do love Greaves. They're one of my.
Yeah, there you go. See? You're already ahead of the curve. Now, we're working on that top tower for quite a while with No Tail and Sumail. But, this was a long time coming. These guys on the same team with the whole rhyming thing. How did this never happen before? So, thankfully, we can all enjoy it. But they weren't able to get the top tower. They'll rotate mid, get the more important one anyway, since Thompson's been zoning everyone out of here for so long. Now they want this kill. They got the swap. They're going to go for it. The swap into the cogs. Oh, he's not popping the cogs.
And Thompson should be in trouble. Plenty of
Didn't even need it. Nice.
Even a hook shot.
I was worried that the creeps were going to get there, but the other creeps were far enough ahead that it wasn't going to wreck the batteries also. Not needing the cogs is always the best, right? You don't want to screw up your meepo.
Now bottom for a dive on Miracle. They won't find it. Instead, Kuro gets a swap. Now No Tail comes in, looking to save Sumail.
He has Eclipse.
Catch onto Kuro. OG might still have the advantage here. Creeps many nearby. The Eclipse does a lot of damage, but no kills. Mid one's still up. Sumail sustaining. They do finish off mid one. GH still pressing forward. It's OG that are running out of resources now. They trade 1 for 2. Soxa finished off. Ends up great for Nigma.
Yeah, that wasn't looking too hot the second he dropped the Eclipse, but able to get the cleanup right after. So
I mean, so Brent,
yeah.
Does this open up for a potential Aghanims?
I was thinking the same thing.
Because he went cast range over attack speed.
Yeah.
And Arcane Boots are actually legit on Luna if you're going for this Spellcaster Luna.
Is under attack.
I do think the Aghanims is actually pretty good because not only lets you cast it on top of people and on location so you can use it without compromising your position, but it increases the total beam count on one person and the speed that they come out. So it's a substantial amount of burst damage.
It's very good versus IO +1.
Relocate.
Right?
Yes,
because
exactly.
the whole problem with IO +1 is you can only hit each one of them 5 times, and the natural restoration from the IO just basically negates your Eclipse. But if you remove that beam out and you do it on 2 people,
yes,
you actually double how much damage you do. It goes from 5 beams each to potentially 9 each.
Yes. And at level 18 with the Ags, that's 18 beams.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of damage.
Oh man, that was a close hook shot.
Oh, they'll find mind control up top. Pick off there.
Gotcha.
It has some potential. Down bottom lane now. Fight, Wisp down low, but mid one. He's still alive in the front line. Meepo hops in. This is looking good for Nigma. They found 2 already, and
Oh man,
Sumail's
he
left
just
alone.
got eggs.
Reinforcements coming. Aghanim Scepter might find GH. It's close. Hellbear Smasher trying to chase
Good luck,
it down.
GH.
And they found it. But still good for Nigma. 1 for 2.
Riha is still lurking nearby here. Get that Meepo out of there.
Well,
I guess there is no instant stun if
Radiant
the Kunk is dead, right?
structures are fortified.
correct, I believe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Going for the Aghanims. Now, what does the Ags do on Hindi?
Radiant's bottom
It's
tower
Astral
has
Spirit.
fallen.
Causes you to become spell immune for 2 seconds per enemy hero affected.
Yeah, this is what you do
Spirit
when you play
returns.
versus the Meepo. This is how it's done.
Yeah, that sounds pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Much better than the old ET Aghanim.
Oh yeah, the one where
the ultimate.
No, there was another one, but we'll get to that after. As GH catches 2 in the cogs. Might be time for Nigma though.
Miracle on the run. He does have an Eclipse. Ooh. DH comes back out. So much damage. Thompson able to bring him down. Meepo poofs out. He's at plus.
Yeah, you better run.
5 right now. I don't think there's any hope for mind control here. Thumb.
What a chase.
And the Torrent, but don't worry, they've got a homing missile.
coming down to
what was
Hellbear.
what was the Ags in between?
It used to be that when you were channeling your stomp, you were spelling and then for every person you stomped, you kept 2 seconds after.
Okay, Voice also gets called on the back line. They want more. Call down just barely off the mark. Mid one still leading the charge. 10 seconds till another X comes up. Kuro with a good swap gets him back up to the high ground. Drops a counter stun. Weehaw thinking about initiation. GH is in.
Got a DD.
Hook shot. Mid one in trouble. GH also gonna fall. The Kunkka just barely gets brought
Weehaw's
down.
going in.
Now it's gonna cost Kuro.
He's trying with the DD. He's trying to fight the counter.
Now the Eclipse topped it. He's trying to do what he can, but it's just too much magic damage.
Nice go, Scepter.
OG lose 2 big cores, 15 to 15. It is a bloodbath in the river.
Nicely played. Good job there from both the Luna and the Meepo. Like they really need to clean up that fight, and going for that DD first from Weehaw very much helping. They're chasing after more. They get the net.
Yeah, they want Soxa. It's a tough kill because of the untouchable, and now the little wisps come out on top of the tether, and it's actually a lot of sustain. One standing, OG, they TP in, looking to counter this potentially, but Nigma make it back.
Yeah, everyone couldn't get the long-range torrent to catch.
Almighty
Okay, Mech is out on Miracle, now farming up the Greaves recipe.
And there it is. Shoot up into the Agnons as expected. I mean, it makes sense, right? If you're going Greaves, it's kind of the only path after.
Got in, but relocate.
It's all about the Meepo.
All about the Meepo.
Normally.
Agonims. Thompson's already got his. Well, just about.
And we're getting a lot of eggs this game. Thompson, Sumails, Miracles.
Suns fan wet dream.
Yeah, I tell you.
What do you think about the Clockwork Agonims?
I wish it was, I don't know, like
weird one.
seen. There's some potential if he could be played as a core better, like it would be kind of cool because you could like get a dispel hero like an Abba or something, and you could let him use the Agonims and then just dispel him after.
Yeah.
But a 4-second stun is kind of brutal.
I sort of miss his old Agony.
Yeah, me
where it
too.
was
I
sort of
definitely
like
do.
That old Beastmaster, it just makes hook shot better. It was kind of like a Rubik style ag.
It was so fun though, like being able to hook shot over and over again.
However, hook shot's down to a 30-second cooldown at level.
Yeah, but it was like what, like 12 or something? Like you
Something like that. It
You
was
could like hook shot and do your stuff, and then 4-step away, hide in the trees for a second. The fight's
you
still going
could
on.
pretty easily run out of mana if you were spamming that shit short.
It was fun though.
I liked it. Mind control
Relocate
up
up top. They're just gonna follow the wave. They can't catch up to mind control.
MKB, the big item for Sumail.
Oh, they see that courier going down. They know that's
under attack.
the Thompson. The ET. They have a ward too. They saw him. They know he's down here. They're on the hunt.
They've killed his courier. But now with the Ags, he might actually have some options.
He does indeed, but they have a swamp.
All right, teammates coming in, but I don't know if they can get here in time. Thompson just going to go down.
Yeah, they're getting out of there. Smoked up and still tethered. They popped the smoke on the IO. They're retreating into their own territory.
Just a little too far. Another swap from Kuro. Kuro will survive the initial onslaught. GH was really beautiful combo from mid one, using the cogs against him. GH, Kuro, and Weehaw all sidelines. They're going to find another. It's going to be Miracle left all alone. He's going to have no chance to live here. Not even the mech will keep him alive. An ultra kill for Sumail. He had a double damage. Trent.
Yeah, we often call the Aghanim's the DD rune, but then when you give another DD rune on top of that, it's pretty good.
It's a little hard to see, too. With like the tether on top of him, there's all these other blue particles.
Yeah.
I didn't quite notice it at first, but then I noticed how much damage he was doing.
It was kind of deserved after Weehaw got the last one in the other team fight.
True.
It evens things out a little.
Brilliant setup, though, from Kunkka to capitalize on those cogs from the Clockwork. That was sort of what you were talking about. You have to be a little careful when you're playing Clockwork with a Meepo on your team because you have potential to blunder.
Yeah.
Borrow a chess term.
Is that a chess term?
That's what they refer. That's how they refer to their mistakes. Yeah, like, oh no, I blundered. He blundered. I see. Yeah, that's.
Dude, I blunder in Dota all the time. We could use that here too.
Thank you, Hikaru.
We blundering on Sumail. Not able to get the kill. What a blunder. You know, we need Sniper with his blunder bust.
We do. Stun on the Thompson. Weehaw, he gets pulled back. Uh-oh. Trying to poof out. Kuro sacrifices himself for the greater good. Hungry for more. They smoke up.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Alright, where you grew up, did people use the
Radiant's
phrase
top tower
smoked
is
them,
under
as in like
attack.
you hit something? Like, if you were playing baseball and you like smoked one out of the park?
I mean, if someone said that, I would know what it means, but I can't recall a time when someone
Or like,
knocked
he's
one
like,
out of the park in kickball and then looked at me and said, "Smoked
it's
him."
usually used in the context of like punching someone, like you smoked him or something. Is that not a, because I said that once at a Dota tournament and all the other talent were like, what the hell are you on? They had never heard that. And I was really confused. And now every time I hear it, because it's very common here, every time I hear it, I just think like, see,
I think
I'm
the
not crazy.
only time I would really hear that is like track and field.
Bounty.
Like you're running fast. I smoked it.
Oh, yeah, we use it like that too.
Soccer.
But it's mostly
You know,
used
like
as a
if-
physical thing.
Like our
for
fastest
sure.
player, if he would get a breakaway, come back like, dude, you smoked the defense, man. You smoked him. That's like running, I think, is the only connotation I would hear that.
Oh, well, there you go.
So yes, kind of, but no.
But not really.
Let's say none of the cool kids would say.
By far the worst linguistical thing that Atlanta Canadians do is they add S's to the ends of sentences. I got rid of it very early
Like
in my
what?
life. But like, no, not sentences, sorry, but they to anywheres and everywheres. Oh God, I can't stand hearing that. Ooh, drives me
That's
crazy.
the classic Jersey thing. They say use. You plural instead of
Dire's
y'all.
middle tower is under attack.
Use hungry?
Ew, that sounds disgusting. Use.
Awful, dude. That's South Jersey. All right, we got a smoke on smoke.
Oh man.
LD knows.
I'll use
Shout out to
blundering.
South Jersey.
Use blundering, guys.
Mid
They're
one
smoking
smoke
into
breaks first. GH might have an opportunity to initiate. Both sides kind of staring each other down, and there it is. Hook shot close range onto the Kunkka. Kunkka falling quick, but mid one does have some backup. Thompson in the back line. There's the Eclipse, though. Mid one falls first.
Oh, it's Thompson. He's smoking them.
Turning into a spread out fight. Thompson just charging the back line here. He's whisked up. He's got the damage. He hits hard. They've got the Doom, though. That'll finish off No Tail. GH still alive. Miracle low. The Doom was actually on Thompson. My mistake there is now Sumail's in trouble. OG dive too deep, and they get punished hard. Nigma break it up. They get the triple kill on Weehaw, and they have taken this fight and reclaimed some momentum in this
And
game.
right
3K
into the
swing.
Roche pit. Man, that was all gyro. When you look at the damage, Thompson didn't get anything off in that fight, really. You know, like 1,800 damage. It was just Sumail trying to swing for the fences, but not enough to carry them through.
Wow. 6.5K.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a pretty good initiation from the Clockwork. Really awkward with both sides smoking up and then revealing each other, but not wanting to initiate poorly. And it did end up costing mid one.
Dire's middle tower
Jeets was going for the hook shot, and the creep got in the way. Almost caught Soxa, but could have been bad. There were a lot of heroes respawning.
Dude, look at Miracle. He's getting the Agadins. He's got the
Dude, he's
laser
been working
beam
on it
pulled
for
down.
like 10 minutes at this point. What are you talking about?
Well, still, I hadn't clicked on him.
Jeez.
Last I clicked on him, he was getting the Greaves, and we hadn't seen the Agadins.
I need an observer back so you can actually listen to me.
Well, you know, I gotta focus on
Pop-Tart.
other things.
X down bottom on Miracle. And a relocate again.
He's gonna be in some trouble. Does have some support. Swap from Kuro. Not gonna be enough. That's a bounty claim, and Kuro goes for the TP. Also punished. But dude. Full Spellcaster Luna. This is great.
The
Well,
first
we'll
team
see
I
if
remember
it's great.
doing that was actually OG. The old OG back at Boston Major, I feel like.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mid one just runs high ground. I got one, guys.
Yeah, hook shot in from GH. They'll push him back.
He actually had to do that to live. If he survives, that was sick. Because he broke up the combo. But it looks like with his sleep, he's probably... He could smoke for the flat cannon. Good X.
And gets X again, mid one. I
think he's fine.
Combo. It's not enough damage. GH is good. Rest of the team focusing on the tower. Now up top. Oh, all right, swap.
Dire's top tower.
All right, they are going to
is under
TP back. Say Weehaw did some pretty decent pressure to that tower. E-Blade, net. Nigma ready to defend. Are OG going to force the issue here? Maybe better question, do they need to force the issue here? Getting everyone on Nigma to come back home.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
God, this game's so back and forth. Like, it constantly keeps feeling like some team is taking actual control of this, but now even with the Aegis, they're like losing the Luna like that.
Look at the gold graphic. Oh. Okay, they're going to catch somebody. That's the Meepo. Is Sumail going to live? It's going to be close. No. He goes down first. Now No Tail will make it out. Wow, Weehaw was so low there. Still has the Aegis, but ends up being costly for OG.
The big ones are falling, man. They're getting all the big dogs. Oh, yeah. Now they're pushing up there.
Dire's middle
Thompson,
tower
though, runs and spells. Oh my god, Miracle! Did you see that?
Took a lot of damage, but they've dropped the Doom, and I think they're going to punish this. Thompson's pretty quick. Swap from Kuro, though, brings him back in. That's the end of the Aegis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's got plus 972.
The tether hadn't finished yet. Oh, he's going to two-shot him. Oh, he's dead.
Dire's middle
Wow.
tower is under
They're going to get the Enchantress as well. Nigma are going to sustain through this, but that was insane. He was actually in two-shot territory.
Yes,
Buyback. And they go in on the Weehaw here. They really want this kill. Trying to be careful with the other Meepos. A stomp. Set up now for the Gyrocopter, and Thompson whomps him. Venge on the other side. Also go down to Sumail.
Yeah, Miracle's just got to go home and start pushing out that bottom wave. This game is insane. It is so close.
I mean, even if you look at the gold graph, it's been oscillating like crazy.
Yeah.
But the lead's never been more than like 3K, 2K.
And now everything's just going to get pushed back. Neutral item timings. We're going to have the Roche. Everything's going to be coming through now.
Take a look at the overview tab here. See how things are progressing.
Oh, this is such a good game to get Craggy Coat.
The Gyro is starting to get pretty scary. He's got MKB and Satanic
Radiant's
with Butterfly
middle
queued up
tower
next.
is under attack.
Yeah, he's the big scary scaler, right? I mean, Miracle's going to have that one... They only have like 3 moments with the Aghanims.
Well, he's also been the big breadwinner in these fights. Like, Thompson's doing a lot of damage, but he's also kind of frontlining, and Sumail is cleaned up. He's 16, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
So kind of understandable why he's so far ahead of the Meepo, who's only 7, 4, and 6. Swaps it in, though, from Kuro. Breaks the tether. Sumail in some trouble, but getting stayed up for now. Tether gets broken again, thanks to the power.
God, it's everything on him.
He's still surviving, though. The Satanic's actually enough with the Aghanims. The Luna's fallen, and Miracle, he does not have a buyback. Now they're going to lose Weehaw. This is a bad fight for Nigma, and all of a sudden, things have gone south. Tier 2 towers standing in the other lane, so it'll only be one set of barracks, but so explosive.
I thought that looked good. With the swap back into the hook shot to try and like chain them all down, couldn't do it.
Satanic eggs. It's just ridiculous on Gyro.
Yeah, that's true.
They actually want to end.
Radiant's middle tower.
Okay, this is a little crazy.
They have Doom. They're not even going to get to use Aghanims. They're not going to be so sad.
Egg Kuro gets brought down. Have the eggs. That's a dieback on
He bought
Kuro.
the Mask of Madness. He's going for the end.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Seville wants it. The Meeples get the buyback.
Under attack.
This is pretty bold. They're
Thompson's not moving.
Three.
Everyone else is going back.
I mean, Luna up in a few seconds here. There's the hook shot in. The Doom comes out. Weehaw jumps forward. Thompson's dying fast. It's a massive boat from mid one, but I don't know if Thompson's going to sustain. It is Sumail doing a lot of damage. Weehaw getting low. He's just barely alive, but no, he'll fall, and that's the dieback. Sumail is just too big. The raid boss they can't bring down. They'll trade Thompson for most of the Nigma squad. OG, are they actually going to be able to end here? Second tier 4 falls.
Radiant's ancient.
Sell it all, Miracle. Sell the Wraith Bands. Sell the wand.
This might actually be a time to try it.
I don't think it's enough. I think you have to sell the helm too.
Yeah. I mean, they're so low, though, that the Aghanims might pick up a couple of kills. They are starting to sustain back up. They glitch. They try to hold this throne. OG trying to make a show out of this. Sumail getting close to the well, but does come back. They're not really hitting the throne right now. Nigma are respawning. The buyback from Doom. I think OG OG are about to get punished here.
Sumail?
Not going to sustain this time. No Tail's like, yo, guys, I'm out.
Oh, is
wait. He cancels it. He wants the kill on GH, sets it up with mid one, but Sumail is dead, and OG will be punished for this attempt to end the game. No Tail trying to get mid one out, sustaining as much as he can. Another crew, but he falls. No Tail taking a lot of losing.
Oh my God.
Miracle will help finish him off. It's a triple for mind control. Zoxa now the only one left alive. No way he's getting out of this one.
Yeah, that usually is the one way to get someone out of a fight, though.
Okay.
They're going for the
Buy back
throne. Oh, no.
You know, No Tail's like, hey, Sumail, you want to just end this right now? That's the dieback on No Tail. Miracle. If only he had the Aghanim.
They have Crimson. Crimson.
If only he had the Aghanim. He's going to die, though, and now it's Sumail versus mind control. He should win this battle, especially with the help of Zoxa.
Oh, no,
now
Zoxa,
GH and Weeha's here. Uh-oh, Sumail has to back out. Thompson, though, coming back into the fray. They're a little bit afraid of this Astral. Out comes the Earth Splitter. Sumail does live. Now he gets the BKB charges, plus 460. Kuro's down. They're going to find GH. He gets stapled to death also. OG finding the most stressful way to close this out possible with a dieback on the Wisp.
They're still doomed.
Radiant's ancient.
Meepo's still alive. Could go for the jump, but Thompson, he's trying to punch it. He does turn for the heroes. He's doomed, but that's not going to stop him from right-clicking. Sumail, he falls, but so does his throne. GG. OG take the game in pretty ridiculous fashion. That was
excellent. That was a great ending.
Pero hindi ito sa mas mahigpit na modified PCQ ang pangailangan